everybody, Edo here, and this is Sobek, 2 players. Actually, apparently there was a Sobek that's an original card game. I've never played that. I saw this at Gamma, and actually at the Pandasaurus booth, and I tried to get a review copy. I signed up on their website and stuff like that, and they never sent one. But I was so intrigued by it and interested in it, designed by Bruno Cathala, that, and Sebastian Pouchon, that I ordered it from Amazon on my own. And I'm glad I did. This game is fantastic. I adore it. Basically, it is a head-to-head 2-player game, hence the Sobek 2 players. And what you're going to be doing is you are going to be collecting tiles. Each player is going to start with 2 tiles, not necessarily on these boards yet, but and what you're trying to do is just make sets. I have this is wheat, fish, and I'm going to collect from the board. Now, you collect by placing the ankh about the first player in the center 4, and when you place it, you pick up a resource. So say I want more wheat, I will place and pick up wheat. So what's super cool is each of these resources has a directional indicator. So this one, it's not particularly bright, but you can tell on the board, and it determines what direction the ankh goes. So when I place here, I place the ankh like this. If I took the other wheat, I'd be placing it like this. Based on how the ankh is pointing, the sides of the ankh, that's what the row, or I guess that's the column, the row, or the diagonal, the next player gets to choose from. So this game is awesome because you're just choosing, and then somebody else chooses, and then that sets the new direction, and it's just auto-setting. It's so wonderful in that I select, and it tells what the next player is going to do, and they select. On your turn, you can pick up a tile, or you can drop a set of 3 or more, and as you're doing that, you're building your collection in front of you, and at the end of the game, you are going to get points for the number of a resource you have times the number of little amulets at the bottom. You can also pick up character cards, and when you pick up a character cards, you have a special ability that you get to, impact the board or what the player is going to do or different things like that, or your corruption. And it's really that simple. Sometimes tiles have a gold token at the top, and if it's that, you can pick it up, but instead of taking it, you can draw a token from the bag, which are just victory points at the end of the game. Another little mechanic, though, I know why it's there, but, it's a little bit extra, is there's these little tiles on the side of the board, and when you make your set, you get to pick them up, and as a player, choose one of them to get another power and use that power, and over the course of the game, it's gonna they're gonna disappear. It sort of drives, the purpose of it is it forces players to make sets early rather than saving them for the end. As you clear the board, if it's ever empty and the next player wants to take a tile and there isn't one available because it's a diagonal and nothing's there, you refill the board until you're out of tiles. Once no one can do anything, it's over. There's a nice board for final scoring, what the special abilities are for each of the characters, indicators of how many there are of each type, as well as what these little tokens do on the same. When you're selecting, if you skip a tile, you still pick it up and it goes into your corruption. So if I want to go all the way to that character at the bottom, I'd pick these 2 up and they'd go into my corruption. And the player at the end of the game with the least corruption is going to get an extra token. And if the other player has for every 3 more they have, they'll get another token. So basically, you can skip things, but you don't want to skip too many things. I think this was $30. I think this is a fantastic amount of components and quality for that price point, and I think this is just a great game. This is easily a keeper. I'm glad I picked it up anyway, and highly recommend it. So that's Sobek, 2 players. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff, but most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.